What you don't know is bigger than you.
My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. In this video, you will be hearing what the Plateau State Governor said about what is going on in Plateau State, and also a retired Major General in Plateau State who knows a lot about what is going on. You will hear how he said what he said. But before we dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos, and the new ones, I welcome you and urge you to do well to click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon so that anytime I drop a video you will be well notified, and share the video as well.
I'd like to take you back again to cause and effect. Earlier today I talked about the fact that in many of the incidents or violent attacks in your state, it's boiled down to ethno-religious causes. So because of the how multi-diverse your state is, what are you doing? I know that when it comes to security apparatus, it's largely at the center, the federal government, so your hands are a bit limited with regards to providing security cover for the people.
Thank you, Ayo. First, let me come on to the issue of the narrative that usually when you are looking for cause, you fall to these traditional fault lines, whether it is farmers, herders clash, or ethno-religious. How do you explain this, Ayo? You have finished slaughtering your cows and your chicken, you have prepared all your stew, you are going to bed just to celebrate Christmas the following day, and then suddenly your house is on fire, gunshots everywhere, you haven't provoked anyone. How do you relate that to these traditional explanations? It doesn't fall in. And this is the narrative that we must be able to deal with, that there are criminal elements who are terrorists. They needed to be branded as terrorists so that we can confront this elephant in the room. If we continue to fall onto these traditional explanations, we'll continue to beg the question.
From this response, you will understand that even the governor himself is incapacitated. He doesn't know what to do. In a system where the structure is faulty, there is nothing that you can do that works. Now, he still said the same thing that Musa, the one always calling Simon Ekpa, said, that to deal with the big elephant in the room. So the question will be, who are these big elephants in the room? Okay, they are not calling these people know the problem, but nobody has the guts to speak out, because it means that the problem is from the authority that be, which people cannot challenge. They can't. So that's why you see anyone that will come, they will say, I condemn this in totality, this one. But what is the solution? Nothing. Do you know how many years these killings have been happening? But still, nobody could have preferred any solution. Nobody. So the governor is still shouting, but he's just saying let them call terrorists. Even if they call terrorists, the one that they have called terrorists, the Boko Haram, the ISWAP, what have they done to them? Nothing. So there is problem in Nigeria, and that problem, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu identified it. Simon Ekpa identified it. The Biafrans have identified it, and we are fighting that problem, which is that the Fulani people, okay, have agenda, and the agenda is to conquer every indigenous people and take over their lands. That is exactly what is happening in Plateau. This is exactly what is happening. They want to annihilate the indigenous people, and everybody is doing like they don't understand. Okay, let me read the post that came from our PM from Sahara Reporters, and they said Plateau State Governor Mots Wang laments how terrorists had occupied schools in Barakin Ladi for 5 good years before all these attacks started happening. And these people, they know that they have been in a place for 1 year, no attack from the military, 2 years, 3 years, for 5 years, and nothing happened to them. My people, you see, who is fooling who in that zoological republic? Can you imagine? And they have this intel. They know, because they must know. But the thing is that the people that are there are people that you can't touch, right? Yeah, let's read what PM responded to the message. And PM said, Musa of the Nigerian Military Army, when are you calling on international community to stop these terrorists? So that is a question, because they have been lamenting Simon Ekpa. But see what is going on. For 5 good years, you people allowed terrorists to occupy a land, and from that land they are coming to attack. So why would the killing stop? Everybody will be saying incessant killing, incessant. Who is abating it? Who are the enablers? That is the question. Musa, you and your troop are busy coming to Biafran land to kill our people, and your north is burning. So for you to see that the people that are doing this thing are in the government, which so many people have actually said it. They have said it, and the power nobody wants to talk the truth. That's why we've seen all these things, and we know that the problem is from the structure. The foundation is faulty, and they refuse to even try to amend or to rebuild it. So we have decided that we are opting out. Okay, we are leaving. So we are tired of all those nonsense, all these killings, all these insecurities, all these control, dictatorship, and things like that. So we are trying to leave, and we are leaving, whether they like it or not. Their system can't work. The system of belief, the system of ideology, culture, or a lot of things are different. The Fulanis are not indigenous people, but they have entered the zoological republic to conquer, and people are baiting them, people are harboring them, and the people that are harboring them, doing all these things, are from the top, so nobody wants to call their names. You will hear from a retired major general who actually would say some few things that were asked, and you will see how he's struggling to respond to something that he knows exactly what the case is.
The main challenge of public affairs commentary is that even if we said something before, we say it again. We can't give up until we see progress being made. So, it comes with the territory. But there was a question Rufai raised. Do you have blood on your hands? I would like you to answer that. And why do I say you should answer that? Is because one of the allegations by Bitrus Pogo of the Middle Belt Forum is that the security agencies are complicit in this matter. And we've seen videos of security officers seeing people playing around with AK-47 and doing nothing. Are security agents complicit in the matter? Are you guilty as charged?
Thank you very much. I know Dr. Bitrus Pogu very well. He's one of also people I've worked with in trying to find solutions to this problem. I know how passionate he is. He's from Northeast, so he's directly touched and all of that. And I'm not in a position to hold brief for him or to expand on what he has said, or to validate what he has said. I mean, that's his opinion. Of course, we all sit and stand in different positions, so our perspective will also differ. Don't forget, I'm somebody who has been in this arena for over 50 years of my life. I started my military career as a boy in the military school in Zaria. So I've been watching this keenly, and that partly explains my passion for the nation and my determination to see a solution. So, but there's so much I can do as a person. That's the point I'm making. Now, the idea that security agencies are complicit, well, the person making that assertion will be the best person to substantiate that. But I know when I was there, I wasn't.
Having listened to all these things very well, you will come to realize that even this retired general could not respond the questions, okay? Not from Abati, not from Rufai, not from anybody. The problem is that he knows exactly the problem, but he cannot say it. That's been the situation of the Zoological Republic. He will know it is going on, but nobody has the balls to say, because the regime or the structure there is that there are cabals that are the ones ruling zoological. So anything you see come after you, right? So it's a very big issue. But he says that he wrote things down in his book and he has tried, but he cannot point those things out on air. So everything should be done secretly. Okay, if you've been doing it secretly, it would have worked. But the point is that nobody wants to change anything. It's just like, for example, the issue of light in Nigeria. It's not like they don't know the problem. Everybody knows how to solve the problem. But the problem is that people that know what the problem is do not want to solve the problem, because there is interest. And what is this interest? Retain from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu all his teachings. You will realize with all the things he has collected over the years, okay, the information he has gathered, the Britain don't really want the Igbos, the Biafrans, to have opportunity to become like Japan, to become civilized, because it will make them to remove their mouth from our milk. You understand? Meaning from our resources. So that is their fear. Constant light will bring development in any country. That is what they don't want to see in Nigeria. Good roads, where there is no insecurity, things will be going on very well. Okay, that's why they will just create something out of nowhere. They will create confusion so that you will first of all focus on trying to solve that situation. You wouldn't have time to develop your place. So they like, as Nigeria is so impoverished, nothing is coming out of, so they will loan you money, enslave you so that you depend on them, because it is said that he that borrows is a slave to the lender. Okay, so that's what they like doing. The West likes actually to be borrowing to Africans and always want Africa to depend on them. They don't want us to rise. So that is bottom line. They know that the people that are doing these things are Fulanese, the terrorists from the Fulani tribe, and their leaders are Shetima, Ganduje, and the rest of them. All these government politicians, APC, as the other man said the other day, okay, these are the sponsors of these terrorists. Anyway, that's where I will draw the curtain, my people. If you have not subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe, click the like button, share the video, and click on the notification bell icon, so anytime I drop a video, you will be well notified. And have a wonderful day. Shalom.